Hello and welcome to That Hard United, the one stop for everything Manchester United. We're going to be talking about the top 5 striker targets Manchester United can go for in the upcoming winter January transfer window. And in no particular order, we'll go straight to the first option, who is Victor Osimhen, the 23-year-old Nigerian international who plays for Napoli. He was bought for around 75 million euros in 2020 from Lille in the French League 1. He's currently on top form, scoring 9 goals in 11 appearances in the Serie A. Osimhen will be a perfect target for Manchester United because he still has a lot of development in him, and Erik also is a developmental coach who will definitely improve him. And but the problem would be that Napoli wants more than 100 million euros for him, and they won't let him leave until next summer. So it's a kind of transfer that's likely to happen in summer instead of in January. But I'm sure if someone puts in a bid of maybe 120 million euros, they might be forced to sell him in January. But he'll be a very perfect target for us. He's in top form. He was okay in Lille, came to Napoli, still bossing it up, and definitely going to be a very good target for us if we can get him, whether in January or in the summer. And next player on the list is Jonathan David, who plays for Lille, the 22-year-old Canadian international, plays for Lille in the French League 1. He was Victor Osimhen's replacement when he was sold to Napoli, and at his age of 22, he's valued around 45 million euros. He has scored 9 goals in 15 appearances so far in the French League 1, and will fit perfectly also in the team because he's also young and also has the ability to develop into a perfect Erik Ten Hag kind of striker. And at 45 million euros, it's actually cheap. You can check what Alexander Isak went to Newcastle for. He went to Newcastle for around 60 million euros. So 45 million euros for Jonathan David at 22 years old is perfect. It's perfect. He's just 22. He has a lot of time. He will come in now, settle down, and start improving, getting used to the environment. No much pressure on him, and that would be a perfect buy for us. Next on the list is Cody Gakpo, 23-year-old Dutch international, clean it at the World Cup, 3 goals in 3 games. He is not an out-and-out striker, but he can play in the front 3 positions, on the left, the right, and on the middle. But so far in the Dutch league, he has 9 goals and 12 assists in 14 league appearances. That's crazy. 3 goals in 3 appearances in the World Cup. In the Europa League, also killing it there. So he's on top form. We wanted to get him in the summer, but we couldn't get him because we didn't have any money left after signing Anthony. But right now, he's going to cost around 60 million euros. That's what PSV wants for him right now in a general transfer window, which is likely to happen because Fabrizio Romano have also made a statement saying that he's likely to go out in January because his agents are already working on speaking to the club and working on a deal for him to leave. There are 3 to 4 clubs interested, not only Manchester United. So the deal that if we are really interested in getting done, we can get done and get it done fast. He has the same agent with Erik Ten Hag, and we have held talk with him in the summer, which he agreed to come. So it's be like a continuation of what was discussed in the summer. So if we really are interested in this guy, we will need to get him. But I like him, Erik Ten Hag like him, so they left for the board to go out and get him. But he'll be a very good signing for us because he can play in the front 3 position, and that's what Erik Ten Hag likes. He likes his players to be able to play, to be versatile and be able to play in multiple positions. Next on the list is Memphis Depay, Dutch international, 28 years old. We know former Manchester United player, didn't work out last time. This would be like a short-term kind of deal. Barcelona are ready to terminate his contract if he gets a club to fill up their wage bill. He also wants to leave Barcelona to see if he can play in another team. And also, it is rumored that Erik Ten Hag wants him for the short term. I'm not in support of this deal, but he will be available. It will be very easy to do. No transfer fee, just his wages, and it will be a short term deal. Maybe we get him in January for 6 months. During the summer, he goes. We have the time to sort out our priority targets up front. Maybe the 100 million type of signing, the Victor Osimhen, and any other targets available. So, since the Glazers are also selling the club, it's going to be getting the pie for free, and then in the summer, probably have a new owner. They can spend the big money to get the real number 9. But we don't know what's going to happen. He's 28 years old. I don't think he's going to be able to start in the league every game. So I definitely don't want this to happen. I hope it doesn't really happen. But he's definitely one of the options available for us in January for a short-term basis. And when I said he's 28 years old and he can't start in the league every game, it's not about the age, it's about the quality. So he will not be able to give us top quality every game. Definitely he can score goals, definitely, but he's not going to be a consistent player. And having a player like Martial up front, if Martial is fit, I bet Erik Ten Hag will start Martial over Memphis Depay. So that's the more reason why we shouldn't go for that kind of player. And the last name on my list is Dusan Vlahovic, the 22-year-old Serbian international playing for Juventus. We all know that Juventus are in deep trouble, and probably they might look to sell most of their top players because they're in a lot of financial issues. And Vlahovic is someone I would gladly accept with open hands at Old Trafford, although he's probably going to be very costly because he was bought for 82 million euros last year by Juventus from Fiorentina. He's a very good striker. He has all the abilities to excel, but to get him now probably costs over 100 million euros. And like I said, the 100 million euros in the summer is not looking likely, but he's someone that I would definitely take, even if it's on loan to buy in the summer, which I don't think will also happen, but that would be also fantastic. He has 6 goals in 10 appearances so far in the Serie A, which is not too bad, but is quite a talent, very good player, and he will definitely excel at Manchester United. I think for me, Vlahovic is probably one of my top 3 options to get as a striker if he's available for us for the long term. But we'll look to see what the strategy of the club is. Are we getting a long-term target or a short-term target to buy a long-term target in the summer? We'll see what happens. Stay tuned for more. This is That United, the one stop for everything Manchester United. Tell me in the comments below what are your options, or who would you like to see us buy as our Ronaldo replacement in that number 9 position. Actually, we even need 2 replacements, a Cavani and Ronaldo replacement. So we need 2 strikers actually. But tell me, who would you like to be your ideal striker replacement for us at Old Trafford and for Erik Ten Hag?